Wicca, Book of Spells and Witchcraft for Beginners. The Guide of Shadows for Wiccans, Solitary Witches, and Other Practitioners of Magic Rituals. Written by Sarah Kunkel. Narrated by Kris Keppeler.
Introduction. Wicca is a religion. Witchcraft is a practice that can supplement the Wiccan religion and sometimes overlap with it if you so choose. In this book, you will learn the differences between Wicca and witchcraft, and you will learn the principles and practices of both. This book contains all the information necessary for you to grasp an understanding of the fundamentals of the Wiccan faith and to learn how to harness the power of nature and to command it to produce the results you desire. As you will come to know, witchcraft is very unlike what the stigma associated with it compels people to believe. Rather, it is a holistic tradition that encompasses all facets of the natural and the spiritual world. Much of the contents is non-denominational and can be practiced by anybody of any faith. Think of this book as your first step towards an understanding of the craft, and ensure that you are open-minded to recognize the beauty of the craft and to accept the change it can bring to your life. Chapter 1. Gaining an Understanding of the Craft. Wicca, Witchcraft, Paganism, and Magic. The differences. Without clear definition and a clear understanding of the terms Wicca, witchcraft, magic, and paganism, you cannot find your footing to start learning about the practices. Here we begin by explaining the differences among all these terms to help you build a foundation of knowledge on which to build upon as you read the entire book. If there is one chapter you decide to read before skipping to the others, please make it this one. Paganism, an introduction. Let us first make it clear that the term paganism is an umbrella term for several religions. The term envelops a number of spiritual beliefs. It was a term used to describe people who believed in a number of gods, goddesses, or deities. Basically, paganism refers to the pre-Christian religions that have stemmed from several ancient cultures. Wicca and witchcraft, the differences. The terms Wicca and witchcraft are often referred to and used interchangeably, but there are key differences between the two. The blurred lines between the two terms go way back, to as far back as the 1940s, when the origins of what is understood today as Wicca was actually considered witchcraft. The term Wicca is actually rooted in Old English and describes a diviner or sorcerer coming from the Anglo-Saxon culture. In the Anglo-Saxon culture, magical skills were deeply valued, and with the evolution of the English language, the term Wiccan and witch became one term. Today, we understand where the differences are, as well as where the confusion occurred, and it is accepted that Wicca and witchcraft are indeed very different things. Wicca, an introduction. Wicca is a religion, an earth-centered, nature-driven religion. It is a system of spiritual beliefs around deities, the goddess and god, and the wheel of the year. Wicca thus consists of worship of and observance to spirits and deities, and is regarded as a subset of paganism. Wiccan Rede is the one-law principle of Wicca that can be summed up as harm none. Wiccans believe in leaving karmic energy to take care of those who have wronged them, as their faith admonishes the harm of others, even those who have harmed or have the intent of harming them. Wiccans also believe that interfering with the free will of others is wrongful. Witchcraft, an introduction. Witchcraft, however, is a practice. Witchcraft is about harnessing the power in the universe and using it to bring about changes in one's life. It incorporates meditation, prayer, and magic, and several activities like divination, astrology.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?